Hello and welcome, my name is Romney and this is a fully updated 2025 tutorial for Publisher Rocket. Now this tutorial will also include the ASIN reverse tool, which is a game changer for Publisher Rocket, so there's a special lesson dedicated to that. Now also remember that you get the exclusive $197 12-hour course absolutely free if you happen to use my link. Now it's my way of saying thank you very much for providing that support to me. So make sure you check out the description below, but there'll be also details in this lesson or this video about that bonus course. So I really hope you enjoy this comprehensive tutorial on Publisher Rocket and all the best with your publishing. Let me now provide you with an introduction to Publisher Rocket. And what we're going to do is have a quick look at the platform and how easy it is to actually work through the dashboard of Publisher Rocket to get the results that you need. So firstly, you've got these 5 different tiles which you can click on, or you can use the above bar just up here. So you've got keyword search, which we'll go through in detail, along with competition analyzer, category search, Amazon ads, and the reverse ASIN lookup tool. But let's have a look at the pricing first of Publisher Rocket and also the special bonus that is applied to Publisher Rocket when you use my link to purchase. So this is the main website for Publisher Rocket. If you happen to scroll down, you'll get to the pricing section of $199. Now if you happen to purchase Publisher Rocket using my link on my website, by visiting globalselfpublishing.com, go to Software and Tools, Publisher Rocket Purchase, you'll get my $197 KDP course absolutely free. Now, this course is an exclusive just to people that use my link. Now, the course has over 12 hours of content. And as you can see, it's split into different sections. There's 9 different lessons in the course content overview. You keep scrolling down and you've got all these different sections that you can go to about marketing, research, niche research, frequently asked questions. You've also got different resources and templates you can download as well. There's over 20 of them right there for you. So that's a free bonus for you worth $197 if you purchase Publisher Rocket through my special affiliate link, which is in the description below. So remember, this is only exclusive for those people that use my link, and you'll have an amazing opportunity to learn everything you need to know absolutely for free if you use my link to purchase Publisher Rocket. So get onto that now. Finding keywords using Publisher Rocket and the keyword search feature. The first tile here, we've got keyword search. As mentioned earlier, you can either click on the tile here or click up the top here. We'll just click here, and then what you do is enter the keyword you want to start searching for. Now you can select books, Kindle only, or Audible only. I tend to stick with books, but if you were to do the slow way, you would obviously have to search and search under Amazon, but there might be some keywords that you've found. So we're going to use an example throughout this whole tutorial. We're going to look at life skills. So it could be for teens, it could be for adults, it could be for anybody, but Publisher Rocket will give us some core data and information to be able to help us create a book if that's what we wanted to do. So what you need to do is make sure you go to Amazon and you look for the keywords that you're wanting to search for. So just say it was to do with gardening. So you see gardening, and what you could do is grab those keywords here and put them into Publisher Rocket to find out how those actual keywords track across Amazon. So we're going to go for so there might be life skills for teenage girls, for teens, young adults, tweens. And so if we just did life skills, just 2 words to keep it nice and minimal, let's see what Publisher Rocket brings up for us. So we do life skills here, and let's have a look at the power of the keyword search tool. So we wait for Publisher Rocket to come up, and this will bring up all those keywords. So very similar to what we're looking here. So rather than having to type something there, Publisher Rocket's already brought up all these ones that we're going to be looking for. So for the keyword search, what we then need to do is go and click the magnifying glass on here. And we click on the magnifying glass with the words that we would like to have some further research completed on. So let's click a few of these. Let's just keep going down. We can click all of them if we want to. And then what we need to do is to analyze the data. So each of these columns has got different information. If you hover on the question mark, it'll tell you what it is. It shows the average pages on the top, number of competitors, average price, monthly earnings, estimated Amazon searches, and competitive score. Let's have a look at life skills for teen boys. So average pages, 210 pages. Number of competitors, under 1,000. Average price of the book, $12. Average monthly earnings, $10,400. The estimated Amazon searches, 1,798, and the competitive score, 56. When we're looking at the green, amber, and red system, we know green is what we're looking for. So if we get a match of a green here and competitive score of a green, that's great. Competitive score, we have, say, green, which is low competition, moderate competition for the yellow or amber, and if it's red, it's very competitive. So we're looking for a green and a green. So there's a green here and a green here. So if we look across, life skills for kids book, sorry. That's a keyword that is quite popular. Average price, $13, and really good solid monthly earnings. So what we can do there is then you can click on this button, and that will actually take you to the competition analyzer. And we'll look at this in a little bit more detail in a moment. But if we go back to keyword search, what we're really wanting to do is to gather this information and to determine whether there are other keywords here that we could potentially create a book on. Now, you could use in your title, your subtitle, or your 7 backend keywords. And if you'd like to, you can export your data, and that will provide a spreadsheet. So you just do that, export analyzed. So you can actually export that information and put it into a special folder that you want to do. You can look at different data that might be the average pages, and you can, say, do a filter. We can do monthly earnings. We can do a filter, estimated Amazon searches. So if you do it this way, you can quickly find out which is your green and your green. This one here, life skills adulting. It's not too bad. 37 competitive score. I don't mind this one, life skills for kids. That's green and that's amber. So it's not too bad. So I would consider going to that area. So this is a quick look at the keyword search. You can keep on adding new searches all the time. So you could just do another one that says gardening books for kids. Let's have a look. It might just come up with 1 or 2. Let's have a look at these ones. You can see this one here, kids books about gardening, 50 average pages, number of competitors there, $10 average price, average monthly earnings, and a really good solid number of Amazon searches and a good low competition. That's how quickly you can gather this information. So that's the keyword search button using Publisher Rocket. It's featured here. Go and check out Amazon, get some of the main keywords that you want to look at, scrape them off doing your niche research, go to Publisher Rocket, plug them into your keyword search, and then use that data to analyze it and determine whether it's a keyword that you can use or even a niche that you'd like to pursue. I'm hoping that helps you with the keyword search tool for Publisher Rocket. So before we finish, I wanted to show you a graphic that I received from Kindlepreneur. And it just shows you the importance of getting your keywords correct and getting your book ranking right up on page 1. So it shows you that if there are 14 books or search results on page 1, then what is the likelihood that people are going to click on your book? So if people were to type in life skills for teens or life skills for teen boys, then statistically speaking, 270 people will click on the book that shows up at the top, but only 60 will click on a book that shows up at number 6. So let me give you an example. So we're on Amazon, life skills for teen boys. These are the first results that come up. So we've got maybe that's the sponsored one, sponsored. So this one here, 270 people are likely to click on the first book that shows up. Now that could be that one or it could be the sponsored book. But if we keep going down to maybe number 5 or number 6, there's only going to be 60 people that click on this one. So you can see statistically it goes down for every place you fall below number 1 on the search results. When people are looking for your keyword, you get less clicks. And then if you're on page number 2, it drops even more, 7%, page 3, 6%. So 27% will click on the first book they see, 12%, 9, 8, 7, it keeps going down. So it's just important that when you have a book that you choose the right keywords and you really aim to get it ranked on page number 1. Otherwise, you'll see the difference and challenges that you'll start to face with getting customers and getting their eyes on your book and clicking to purchase your book. In this lesson, we're focusing on the Competition Analyzer, a great tool within Rocket that allows you to focus on the competition and to do some analysis to find out how they're ranking, what their covers are like, what their category trends are doing, and even some back-end keywords. Let's look at the Competition Analyzer right now. So in Rocket, we've got the tile right here, Competition Analyzer, or you can click up the top. Click on Competition Analyzer, and let's again write life skills. Go to books if you want to. You can collect any of those as well. So you can also check directly what the ASIN or ISBN number is of a book. You might find one and you can plug that in there as well. We'll stick with books right now. Go get them Rocket. This will then bring up that Competition Analyzer and it will give you some of that key data. So we've got the type, whether it's a book, an ebook, audiobook, the author, the age of the book. So you can toggle up and see the question mark, the number of days since it was published. We've got the ASBR or the BSR number, so that's how it's ranking on Amazon right now. Number of pages of the book, KWT, tells you if the book has targeted the keyword in the title. The price, daily sales, and the monthly sales. We can scroll down here and we can go to load more. That brings up more books that might be featuring under this keyword. So we can scroll down and we can see all the books that are listed so far on the search results of Amazon. So rather than going through Amazon and searching, this will bring up all the information right here and so promptly. What I'd encourage you to do is you can have a bit of a look at Check It Out. So that will actually take you directly to the book. In a moment, we're going to go to category search, but from here, you can actually go see the categories. And that will bring up another area which we can look at for the data. And in a moment, I'm going to talk through selectable, duplicate, and what they actually mean. And we'll also look at the insights and keywords for that. But if we were just to look at the Competition Analyzer, we could do another search. So let's go back to that other one where we had. Let's have a look at books. We'll bring this up. We'll find out what books might be featuring under that keyword. You can see how they're featuring. So the daily sales. So this one right here, Hello World, Gardening Time, a book of plants and gardening for kids. So if you hover over, you can bring up the cover, which is much clearer and you can see it. You can go down here. You can do that as well. This book here, age 855. So it's just over 2.5 years old. The BSR number, 1,379, ranking very well, only 26 pages. So if we go to check it out, this will actually bring us straight to the website. And you can see it's a bestseller in children's flower and plant books. We can go down. We can also see the A+ content. You can see it's a ranking right now, videos for this product and what customers are saying. And you can see the reviews right here too. So it looks like a children's picture storybook. So that's how you get onto that right now with Rocket, and you can just go straight to the book by checking it out. So you can scroll through, have a bit of a look. This is a great way of looking at the competition, particularly when it looks at pricing and if the keyword is in the title as well for gardening for kids. You might like to go back to the keyword search, have another bit of a look, but that is the main Competition Analyzer, a great way of studying your competitors and looking at the different data. Again, you can export the data upon completion, and in a moment, we're going to go to the category search, but that'll be the next lesson. In this lesson, we're focusing on the category search feature of Rocket. Why is category search so important? Well, there are over 12,000 categories and subcategories on Amazon, and they're not all shown. But finding the right category is important to reach the right customers. And if you did this process manually, it would take you hours. So Rocket really saves a significant amount of time when we're looking for those important categories to get our book in the right category so customers can find it. Let's get onto Rocket right now. So you can start your category search under the tile here or up the top. One of the other key features I haven't mentioned yet is that if you click on the top icon here, you can actually choose whether you want the UK, US, or Germany as your Amazon searching. So that's an option for you. You can also do two different languages, and there's also Kindle only, Audible only as your default. So you can change that if you want to. Back to category search. Click on the tile here, and then this will give you all the different categories that you can check out and search. But what I like to do to get to this section is to initially go to my keyword search, and let's try one of these books. Let's go to Kids Books About Gardening. We click here, we wait for Rocket to load up. Then what we can do is transition to our category search from this area. So we find the book that we want to. So let's choose one of these that's doing particularly well, that may not be that old. So we'll go to Hello World Garden Time. 2.5 years old, really good ranking right now, only 26 pages. The keyword's not in the title, but it comes under that as the main keyword. So let's have a look at this right now. So we go to see the categories, and it will bring up these 4 different categories for you to look at. So this is where it transitions across to the category search area. So we can find out that these buttons here, selectable category, Amazon allows you to place your book directly into this category as a placement. Some categories are what they call ghost categories, which means that you can't actually see them when you're on Amazon. Now, if you were to try and find these categories under each book, it would take you forever. If we went to a book about life skills for teens and we wanted to find out what categories are here in, you could hover across here and then you can find them right here. Then you'd probably have to go and click on that one, and then you'd have to then go into these books here and find out what the books are under those different categories. Then there's different categories again, psychology, and it just gets very, very complicated. So you could continue to do this manually, but if you use Rocket, it will bring it to you in an instant. Let's go back to Rocket now. So we can see it's selectable, and if you hover above, you can see it, and a duplicate. So this category shows up more than once in KDP, and each instant points to the same category page in the store. This category is also called books, children's books, science, nature and how it works, nature, flowers and plants. So that will also point you in the same area. Let's have a look at this other data. So if you wanted to get ranked to number 1, you'd need to sell 65 books. To get a number 10, 16 books. You can see the publisher here. 82% of books in this category are under publishers. If you hover above here, then it'll actually show you in a moment the different publisher information. We're actually going to go back. I want to go to this life skills book for teens. If we go to this one here, and we can see the publishers, and this is the percentage of books in the category that are from that. So we can go and have a look at this as a category, as an insight. So what we do, click the insight button here. It will show you that the category growth is -1. Let's go back. Well, let's have a look at, we'll go down a little bit. We might go view previous insights. We'll go across there. Let's go back. Let's have a look at this one here. So we've got books, children's books, grown up facts of life, and money. Let's see if this one is growing or not. No, it's gone down a lot. So we can see this category is significantly declining at a monthly rate of 7% as an average size on Amazon. So this insight gives you some really good information. If we go to publisher here, we can see the percentage up there. But if you hover on this little one, it'll show you the different books from major publishers that are actually in this different category. So you can see all the major publishers there. Let's see if we can find a category that might be increasing. And I think if we were to go to category search, you can then put in a category up here. So we get a selection of books, Kindle or Audible. So if we're thinking of creating a Kindle ebook and we wanted something to do with parenting. So we do parenting, we can just type a few letters and it comes up. You can see how it changes. Just put a few letters in. And if we were to go to books, parenting and relationships, lots to get to number 1. If we were to go to insights, it's up 267 sales per month. Category is relatively flat growth at a moderate rate, but it really is increasing. You can see the information right there. You can see the publisher information, who's there. Sales are number 1. So if you thought, let's find a category which is going to be a bit easier for me to get a bestseller, you can filter it. And if you were to get into Kindle books, parenting and relationships, family relationships, grandparenting, you'd only need 1 sale to get to number 1 in Kindle books and one sale to get to number 10. In the top 10. 49% of publishers, 52 are in Kindle Unlimited. Let's go to Insights. It's going down a bit, so it's dropped 2 sales per month. Let's go back again. Let's have a look at another one. Let's go to school-aged children, this one here. It's selectable category. We go to Insights, and it's fairly flat-lined on that one. Let's go down a bit further. Let's go to childcare. It's a selectable category, Insights. It's gone up 4 sales per month. Significantly growing. Expect low competition, making it easy to rank as a bestseller. This category has a high variation. Only a few bestsellers might be driving its growth stats. You can see the average rankings, average days, or the average number since the publication. See the indie price and the published price, and 4 sales to number 1. And 18% are only publishers there, showing you which publishers they are. So this gives you a really good insight into the information around the categories. You can choose books, Kindle. So if you wanted to, you can go to the link right here, and that will give you the thread through to this category, and you can see what other books are actually showing in this particular category. So that's the category search. I would recommend you start by going through this process by looking at the books. You might find a book here that you think could do quite well. Let's have a look at another one very quickly. We'll load more. We wait for that to load up. Scroll down. ABCs of gardening. We might want to go to maybe even from seed to plant. 2,830. See the book categories. You can see the book categories there. So you get a really good insight into this, and remember, you can go to check it out as well. So that's the category search feature where you can go and check out all these. Let's go to parenting relationships. You can check it out, see all the different categories here, and it'll give you the link. And what you want to do is mark down any that are selectable. That means that when you load up your book to Amazon KDP, you have this category to select when you upload it. Whereas one like this one, that won't be showing. Kindle books, parent relationships, family relationships, siblings will not show up as a selectable one for you to choose. But Amazon will eventually, if it's in that category, put that one in for you as well. So there you have it. That's the category search feature of Publisher Rocket. Again, very, very powerful. The last thing I want to show you is the keywords feature. So if we had a book that was, let's go to books. I'm going to go to category search again. We're going to go to books. We'll do parenting. Go to parents here. Let's go to keywords. Now, this will bring up the keywords for this category. These are keywords that you might like to use in your 7 back-end keywords. Choose them wisely, choose them carefully. Have a look through, see what ones are in relation to yours, and you could also potentially grab a couple of these words and do a research keyword, a search on the keyword to see if that might come up. Another idea for you to look into what different niches are featuring under these particular keywords. So remember, insights, keywords, very important. Go through them, have a look, select what number it takes to get to number 1, what that takes it at number 10, how many publishers are in that area. It's very, very good to look through to see if there are titles that you can create that fit into these categories. This lesson will be focusing on the Amazon Ads keyword feature. This allows you to gather the different keywords that you can include in your campaigns, along with creating an ASIN campaign using the keyword search feature on Rocket. Let me just give you an example of where you can get the keywords and how you would place them into one of your Amazon ad campaigns. So to begin with, you can go to the tile here, AMS keyword search, or up the top. Click on the tile, and then what you do is type your keyword. So if we were to do life skills, and we just go get them Rocket, this will provide a list of the keywords plus also other books that we could target our campaigns for. So we've got all these keywords here. What I would suggest you do initially is go through and tick off the ones that you want to keep and unclick the ones that you don't want to. So free life skills worksheets, that may not be one that you want to have in your campaign. So you keep going down and you might want life skills for puppies. Unclick that one. That's not got to do with your book. Or life skills textbook. Unclick that one. So keep going down and doing that. What this report will give you is also the ASIN numbers. So if you're creating a campaign that is an ASIN campaign on Amazon Ads, you can use these numbers here. Let me take you to Amazon Ads and show you where you can include these keywords via the export button straight into a campaign. So I'm currently in Amazon Ads. If I go to manual targeting, then I can go keyword targeting, and what this might do is bring up some initial books about teenagers and life skills and things. But if you want to enter the list of keywords, you can go and simply grab those ones that you had from your keyword search by exporting the data, grabbing those keywords, and then you can place them directly into your campaign right here. Now, if you wanted to create an ASIN campaign, you could do the same thing. What you'd need to do, instead of a keyword targeting, go product targeting. Then what this allows you to do is select the different categories that might be related to, for example, life skills. Or you could go to search and you can add different categories in. Separately to that, you can do individual products. So you might want to enter your list of the ASIN numbers that Publisher Rocket have given you, which are down here. So if you scroll down, you can see the ASIN numbers all the way down here. Again, export the document, grab those, but only get the ones that are applicable to your book. So you can go back to your campaign, enter those individual ASIN numbers in there, and then you can go exact and put them in there and go down and start your bid, whether you want dynamic bids, fixed bids, etc. But that's how you can upload your list of different keywords that you can get using your Amazon keyword search tool. Now, you can go through, check them all out, do a new search. You might like to grab quite a few different keywords for your for your campaigns, but I normally try and limit mine to no more than 20 words per campaign. But that is for a different course. However, with your Publisher Rocket tool, you can find the keywords that are likely, which under the Amazon suggestions are going to be there. Then you've also got your ASIN numbers. You've also got the authors and the book title, so you can see whether these books are going to be related to the book that you're wishing to market using Amazon Ads. So that is the AMS keyword search tool. Use it to get those keywords, target specific books, and therefore your ads and campaigns can be far more powerful by using that AMS keyword search tool on Publisher Rocket. The final tool we're looking at is the reverse ASIN lookup. Now this helps us as a keywords feature because it allows us to look into our competition to see what keywords they're ranking for on Amazon. It not only provides us with keywords that we can use for Amazon Ads, but also keywords we can use in our title or a subtitle, but also target as well. So this is a wonderful new tool, and you get 50 lookups per month with this feature on Publisher Rocket. So once you load up Publisher Rocket, what you need to do is go to the tile which is on the far right called Reverse ASIN Lookup. So let's click that now. There might be a book you can enter straight away. So if we were to go to these books here, let's just pick one. We'll go to, let's pick this one right here. So we click on that and it's copied. We go straight to Publisher Rocket and we enter the ASIN right there. But if there was a certain book that we're currently reviewing, we're doing our keyword research on it, and we want to find out a little bit more, then this is what you would do. So if I was looking up books about airports or airport books for kids. Okay, I'm going to normally just leave it airport books 4 and leave that blank because that might give us some additional things. So you say 3 to 5 for adults or toddlers. So what I do is click here. If this is the keyword or keywords you're looking for, you do your normal search. So this one here, airport books for kids 3 to 5. It's got really good Amazon searches and mid-range or moderate searches. Competitive score. So then we can have a look at the different books here. So maybe peek inside how a plane works. It's getting 2,650 monthly sales or revenue. So what I could do is actually go and check that out. That will take me directly to the website of Amazon. So we're just going to go stone.com. And then this just takes us to this. Now, as we're going through, we can have a look at the book. We can see also where it's ranked. It's at 10,000. And you can see the different categories. We can highlight right here, ISBN 10, copy that, and then we go to Publisher Rocket, we go Reverse ASIN tool, we go New Search, Control V, go get 'em Rocket. This might take a little bit of time. It might take 30 to 60 seconds for this information to come up. And then what we need to do is go through and look at the magnifying glass. So we can click all of these right here, as long as they're applicable, and we can actually see that these are the keywords that this book is actually ranking for on Amazon.com. So we can go all the way through. And the benefit of the ASIN reverse tool is threefold. Firstly, you actually get to use these keywords to see if you can include them in your book title or your subtitle. You can also check out the competitive score, and you might also like to see if the actual particular keywords are what you can actually create your title out of. And then the last one is you can use some of these words for Amazon ads as well. So if we look through here, plane activity toys for kids, not really toy, kids books for the plane, that ranks quite high and moderate here. If we go down to this one, inside games for kids, no. Book for plane, that's low competition and great number of searches. So you can see as you scroll down here all of those. Now if you wanted to, you can change this around. You can actually do a filter, and you can also see the competitive score. So we might want to see from the lowest to the highest in regards to competitive score. So we probably wouldn't use that. That might be the actual publisher name. But we go down a bit further here. Book for plane. You could use that in your subtitle, and you can actually see all those keywords right there. Now you could also go on to the second page, see other keywords that may be good for this book. So we click that button, and then that will actually show us some other ones as well. And so then we scroll down, and we can therefore go and have a look at all these different keywords and magnify them too. And that could be a great way of being able to see whether this kind of book, if you can create this kind of book, would be perfect. So, but this is planet books for kids, so that's not going to be the same as a plane, aeroplane book for kids. But it could be that you have a look and go, okay, here's an idea. I'm actually going to have a look and see as a keyword search term whether that is actually a popular book type. So go to Get 'em Rocket, and this might lead you onto other things. So planet books for kids and planet colouring book for kids. You can see the estimated number of searches is quite big, and the competitive score is moderate, but not many for planet colouring books, which is under 100, not enough searches, but the competitive score there. So Then what we do is click there and we can search the Amazon pages for all the books. Then we can also look at the monthly sales, and we can also see the categories. So 8 Little Planets, a solar system book for kids with unique planet cutouts. So you could have a look at the categories and you can see the selectable ones. So we might go to books, children's books, science, nature and how it works. We can go to the insights and you can see it's up 81 sales for the month. So it's on an upward trend, which is really good. And we can also see the keywords that might feature. So these are other keywords which you could use in your research, in your title, in your subtitle as well. So you can see there's quite a few things. The other one would be the selectable section of these books. So these are selectable when you upload your book to Amazon KDP. So if we go back to the reverse ASIN tool, this is where it's going to help you. If you're looking at a book similar to How a Plane Works or a book at the airport, then these keywords will significantly help you. You might be able to use them for your 7 back-end keywords when you're uploading your book. Again, you can grab these, you can use them in your title if you can fit them in. You could use ChatGPT to plug them in and then ask ChatGPT to use these main keywords to create a title, say 10 different variations of the title, and see how they come up as well. But that's the reverse ASIN tool. Nice and easy. All you need to do is to click on the actual ASIN number if you're going through these books like we are right now, or you can copy and paste from the actual book itself. So if you go into the book, scroll down, have a look at the A+ content as you're going down, check out the ranking, and then copy. It's the ISBN 10, not the 13, so the 10. And you can then go forward and use that as another tool for your keyword research. In this lesson, we're going to focus on some of the fantastic resources from Publisher Rocket and Kindlepreneur. Now, in the description below, I'm going to include all of these links for you. However, let's have a quick look at what each of these links provide you so that you can then use them appropriately for your self-publishing. Firstly, we're going to go to the Kindlepreneur book description generator. Now, this will help you generate your book description, but then also you can use AI to help rewrite that description for you, and it might sound a little bit better. Now, you can choose whether you want to keep your existing description or use the AI version. So let's go to that link right now. So it goes through the description and information that you need to do. You add your book description here. Then what you can do is generate your code, and you can place that directly into KDP when you're uploading your book. So there's a tutorial about that, so you can run through that, have a little bit of a look about the AI book blurb generator and how that works. Again, check out the description below and that link will take you directly to this page. Next, there's a free Amazon Ads course that Dave Chesson has provided, so you can actually enroll for free. It provides a course description about everything you need to know about Amazon Ads. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go and check that out. Again, check out the link below. Next one is a recent article from April about the most searched Amazon keywords and trends in 2024. This will go into why book keywords matter, how do we have the list, and talking about how their data and their system has been able to compile these really important 2024 most searched keywords and trends. Check that article out. Next one is to how to choose the right Kindle keywords and reach more readers. Again, check out this. This will go through a lot of the information for you. The link will be in the description below. And then finally, Amazon book categories. My secret method to choose clear winners. Again, updated in April 23rd, 2024. Have a look through that article and it will talk about how to become a #1 Amazon best-selling author and choosing the right categories for your book. So those are really important resources that Publisher Rocket and Kindlepreneur offer. I'll provide those links, check them out, and you might be able to learn some great information from them. So just make sure you check out the description to take advantage of the exclusive bonus 12-hour KDP course valued at $197 when you purchase Publisher Rocket. And I'll also include all of the resources and links to those Publisher Rocket resources in the description below. All the best, and I really hope you enjoyed this full comprehensive tutorial on Publisher Rocket.